All right, and we are supposed to be live, finally. This took hours because the game servers were
Welcome
not
to the
working, but
ASOP
hopefully
vehicle
now it's
retrieval
working.
system.
Okay, so finally, we got the Gatac Raylan and Gatac Tyilui in the game, which is a funny name, but we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna check out the Gatac Tyilui first because
Your vehicle
we
has
didn't
been
get
moved to our
much
storage
footage
facility.
out of it. We did get an Inside Star Citizen or like a behind the ship showcase,
Vehicle
but
selected.
we
Stand
are
by.
gonna check it out in game. Finally, the
Your
servers are
vehicle has been
degraded.
delivered to
I'm
the following
so
location.
thankful that I was able to get into the game finally. But here we are. Wow, this is bigger than I expected. This looks insane. So you could fit 4 subships in the carrier hangar right here, which is pretty cool. You can also walk on the walls, which okay, that's very interesting. I can't wait to check it out inside. But man, look at this texture. I'm assuming it's the same as the Raylan, but with different colors. So this one is green. It looks pretty cool. Just the look of this. Look how big it is. I did not expect it to be this big. Okay, so the way you are able to get inside is basically from a... Well, there is supposed to be an elevator here. Oh, there it is. All right. Is the button working? It is. Oh my lord. Even the sounds of the ship, like just this. Right, we're on board the Tyilui, which is a funny name. I thought it was called the Thule or something, but oh well. And look at that vegetation. I thought there was just inside, but look at that. There's vegetation here. And one thing that I would note though is that it's very dim inside. Also, there's the button to call the elevator. What about this button? Oh, we're gonna get out. Okay, never mind. Let's check out this area first. All right, so these are suit lockers, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is the suit lockers. This is the weapons rack. And let's check out what's over here. Oh, this is continuing into the ship. Oh my god. We're on the back on the carrier. Okay, this is this is a little bit trippy. So if I walk here, I'm actually walking on the side. Okay, this is a little wonky. And also, it's kind of dizzying. Okay. Okay, I got this. What does this do? Oh, this opens up the... Okay. The hangar door. Wow. The ship feels alive with all the vegetation and the movements of the mechanics of the ship. The Geon is known for the anti-gravitational things, so it's pretty cool. But it's pretty dizzying trying to walk around the ship. But yeah, we can fit out 4 subs in this hangar, which is pretty cool. What do you guys think? Does the salvation fit inside here? Because if the salvation fits inside here, then you could use like 4 salvations and do like salvage with this ship, right? Because at first we thought that this ship was going to itself be a salvage ship or like an industrial ship, like mining, for example, but it's just a carrier. So you can use other ships inside here and, you know, basically use it for other functionality. I'm guessing if you could fit the golem here. I don't think so, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, I'm tired of walking around the walls. That's pretty cool, but also like disorienting. Okay, this is the same door that we got in from. Let's check out the other side. Is it the same? All right, it is pretty dim here. Let me put on the helmet and check out the flashlight. Okay, so we've got two suit lockers rooms with the weapons rack. So this is the first floor. The vegetation actually looks pretty great. Okay, let's get into the... Wow, look at that. Let me take a screenshot. All right, let's get into the first floor. Okay. Man, the animations and the sounds are great. Okay. Okay, so this is supposed to be the food containers for the aliens. And this is the food for us. But look at that. Waterfalls on the ceiling, vegetation on the ground. Also, listen to this. Like, it sounds like we're in a forest or something. Okay, hey, what is going on over here? Pretty cool. Does this do anything? All right. I gotta say, the sound of this ship is pretty interesting. Now, I'm not gonna try to sit on the bench because, well, I could bug out, but I'm assuming you can sit around it. Let's see. What is this? Okay, this is the bathroom. And this is actually consistent with the, what's it called? The concept. Because the concept, well, the Geon uses this thing to clean up. So it's pretty cool. What does this do? Okay, the toilet. Some. And yeah, but it's a pretty tiny bathroom. Is this also a bathroom? Let's check it out. It is. So you got two bathrooms over here. The food dispensers stuff right here. This is decorative, as I suspected. Are you listening to this? Like, I feel like I am in a forest or something. Okay, these are the escape pods that we saw, and this is the turret. What is this? Components? All right, so this is a component. I'm not really sure what it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into the turret right now. Let's see. Is this a mirrored room? It is. Okay. Right. Now, what do we have over here? Oh, this is the hab section. So this is the same as the railing and the vegetation everywhere, which is pretty cool. All right, let's get into the third floor, which houses the components and the bridge. I can't get over the sounds. It sounds like I'm in a forest. All right. Oh, this is the engineering terminal. Right. Pretty cool. We've got all the major components on the front, like the upper deck. We've got some weapons here. What is this? The tractor beam, which is pretty cool. It is connected to this singular relay, which is on the second floor. But most of the components are on the floor that we're in it, which is pretty cool. All right, the bridge. Okay, thank you for the light, I guess. But before I get into the bridge, I want to see this section over here. Does it open? No. Okay. I thought this was a door, but apparently not. Right. These are also some components. Well, I really care about the bridge. The bridge looks pretty cool as well. Let's try to get into the seat. Oh yeah. The first time I got into the Sulin, I had the feeling that I was flying it. So let's try turn on anything. I'm trying. What's wrong? What's wrong with the engines? Engine on. Power on. Please. Please. All right, so we're gonna maybe get out and get back in. We'll see how it works.
I got in for a brief second, but I can't get into it. But anyways, this was just a quick look on the Gatac Tyilui. The servers are not running that great, so we can't do much today. But once the server stabilizes a little bit, this always happens with a new patch, so it's not a big deal. I did try a little bit of freight elevators before I crashed, and it actually worked. So we'll just have to wait and see. Once the servers are running normally, without a rush, we're gonna try to see what fits in the Tyilui, how functioning is the Gatac Relin, and we're just gonna test them out and see what they can do. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the verse.